Number of people have asked me about the sign on the wall behind me, so I thought I'd clue you in. Dean's shop, hair cutting and magic. Did they make hair disappear there? I don't understand. I'll tell you. So Dean is Dean Dill. Dean was a very, very famous magician, but he was also a barber, and he had a barber shop in Glendale, California. The haircutting thing was certainly part of it, but magic, that's the real reason that the shop existed. Magicians from all over the world would come into Dean's shop. If they were visiting from out of town, they had to stop in, from out of state, from out of the country, it didn't matter. They always had to stop at Dean Dill's magic shop. So this is the exterior sign from the shop, and this is the table from the shop. Every famous magician in the world has performed at this table. People that you've heard of, guys like David Blaine, they've performed here. Magicians that you have never heard of, but are very, very influential in our community, they've also performed at this table. Before Dean had this table, a magician named Di Vernon had it. He was referred to as the Professor. Why? Because he created some of the most influential and basic sleights in card magic, coin magic, all kinds of manipulation. Chances are, if you've ever seen a magic trick, Di Vernon had something to do with either the creation or the performance of it. So, big deal. So it was Di's table, then it was Dean's table, now it's my table. I own it. So Dean was not just a very, very close friend of mine and somebody that I valued a lot. He was also a very close friend of Johnny Carson. In fact, he was Johnny Carson's magic teacher. He spent years driving up to Johnny's house in Malibu and teaching him magic tricks. And Johnny kept begging him to come onto the Tonight Show. And Dean was like, I don't know, I'll think about it. Begging him. So finally, one last time, Johnny twisted his arm in 1992, right before he was going to be retiring from the show. And Dean was like, okay, I'll do it. So the trick that I'm going to perform for you now is the trick that Dean performed on the Tonight Show. He had Johnny Carson sitting on this side of the table. He had his band leader Doc sitting on that side of the table. And Dean was extremely generous and such a good friend to me. He worked on this routine with me. I hope that I can do it justice. Enjoy. A trick with 4 coins and 4 cards. 4 aces and 4 half dollars. Each coin gets covered by a card. Watch. As the coins travel magically around the table. Starting with this first coin here. Very, very difficult to do. What's even harder? Making that coin go back. Wow. You're not impressed, I can tell. That's fine. Do it again. This coin will travel. Watch. And now we'll make it go. I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. It's gone. That's coin number 1. The next coin, right there. Yeah. Happened. The last coin right here. Watch. You see it go? Of course not. That would be crazy. So that's basically how that works. Now, of course, the difficult part is making coins go back. They all have to go back to from whence they came. You know, that's part of magic. That's part of how magic tricks work. So we're gonna take each coin and we're gonna send it on home. We'll start with this coin. Gone. Ready for the second coin? Second coin's gonna go. Craziness, right? Can you believe what's happening right now? Me neither. That's that one. And then the last one. Watch. Yes. Where are all the coins? Back underneath the cards. Pretty good stuff. Yeah. Now, because Dean was a barber, I thought we could do a little bit of barber magic. He always had this red cape that he would use to cover his his people. What? Just a little thing here. You know, it's very fun. It's really crazy. It's like, oh, what's gonna happen? You know, and obviously, I'm kidding. There's not really a blade. Oh. I hope you all enjoyed my tribute to Dean Dill, a very good friend and a barber that I miss every single day.